The final leg of the Scody Cup was destined to be a thriller, with 26 mountainous climbs, 50 intermediate sprints and a total of 543 kilometres through Australia's most spectacular state. Climbers rejoice, it's the Caterpillar Underground Mining Tour of Tasmania. Kicking off in Hobart with a parade from Rest Point Casino to the Cascade Brewery, Stage 1 was an 18-kilometre team time trial up Mount Wellington. Riders set off in 2-minute intervals. Jayco 2XU pulled out local rider and Olympian Mark Jamieson, returning from a 2-year hiatus to excite the fans. Encased in fog, supporters provided an additional incentive. Genesis Wealth Advisors, with notable absence of Steele von Hoff, positioned to take the lead.
Okay guys, we're 22 seconds down. Let's keep this nice and smooth, guys. You're doing a great job.
But it was Jayco 2XU all the way, reaching the 1,270 metre climb in 48 minutes and 29 seconds, 17 seconds clear of Genesis and another 14 clear of Team Russia, positioning Mark Jamieson in yellow.
We looked after 6 guys until about the halfway point and then started ramping it up to make the time on the steeper sections and only shelled our 5th rider with about 4.5, 5 kilometres to go. So ideally we would have had a 5th man there to make sure things were safe, but the way it panned out today, we just had 4 guys and it made the difference.
Riders made a short trip inland from Hobart for Stage 2, a 61-kilometre road race from New Norfolk to Hamilton. Known as the race for the climbers, it wasn't long before they met their first for the day, a Cat 4. Anthony Giacopo taking the points, Philip Grenfell, Bikebug.com, saving his energy for the sprint points and to impress the kids. The group pushing hard to the line. V Australia's Aaron Kemp's the winner, followed by Joe Lewis from Bikebug.com and teammate Bernard Sulzberger. Mark Jamieson's teammate Dale Parker taking the yellow by 1 second. No time to stop and enjoy the sights though, as riders saddled up for Stage 3, the 71.6k Bronte Park Highland Village road race from Hamilton to Bronte Park. The hills caused the peloton to break up early in the race. A break given the thumbs up by Genesis formed as a Category 2 hill climb scattered yet more riders. Nathan Earl, a consummate climber and winner of 2 Bor Classics, used the hills to his advantage, creating a solo break. But with Earl's break closed down, this new group looked like it might go all the way to the line. That was until Cam Peterson launched a brilliant attack with 8 to go. And there he stayed, crossing the finish line with a 65-second lead, claiming the yellow jersey.
It just kind of eased up over the hill, you know. We had about 8 guys left, and Josh Atkins and Dale Parker were there, who were in the yellow jersey today, and they just kind of sat up. So I thought I may as well give it a go, and it just happened to work.
Day 3 and Stage 4, a 42-kilometre crit around picturesque Westbury. Julian Hamill, Bikebug.com, creating a break with 11 to go. V Australia determined to bring the break back in, protecting Peterson in yellow. The Sulzberger family were in full voice, enough to push Bernard and Kemp's across the line. Kemp's claiming his 2nd win for the week and V Australia their 3rd. Peterson remaining in yellow. The afternoon road race from Westbury to Deloraine covered 72 k's of glorious terrain. Andrew Crawley and Trent Morey, Lawson Holmes, created a comfortable break even after the Category 4 hill climb, out to an impressive 4 minutes and 40 with 5 k's to go. Shedding Morey a k from the line, Crawley crossed triumphant, 7 seconds clear. Stage 6, a 30-lat crit around Ulverston, pitted Peterson against Haas, only 16 points between the pair. The Assassin Haas using the 11 sprint legs up for offer to gain valuable points. Peterson responding to the challenge. Bikebug.com, feeling a win, moved into position, V Australia hot at their heels. Aaron Kemp's taking the line honours, followed by Joe Lewis and Bernard Sulzberger. Haas positioning himself 4 seconds off the overall lead. With the yellow jersey well within Haas's grasp, Stage 7, a 78.5k road race from Ulverston to Penguin, provided some exciting riding. Peterson must have felt as if he had a target on his back as teams launched attack after attack on the leader, mainly driven by Josh Atkins and Dale Parker. Having fallen off earlier, by the grueling Category 1 hill climb, Haas had rejoined the lead group. Peterson kept behind in a second splinter. Team Rush's powerhouse Valerie Velanen claimed the final sprint points and the win, 8 seconds clear of Luke Fetch.
Very hard mountain, and after up and down, very good road.
Nathan Haas moved to 1 second from the GC lead. Alexander Ray teamed down under the Avanti Plus sprint leader, and Dale Parker the top placer in the Derico KOM after claiming 11 bonus points from his outstanding afternoon ride. A sunny Burnie welcomed riders for a tight 800-metre 30-lap criterium along the waterfront. A-Ray, determined to hold his sprint jersey, and Haas wanting to crack the GC lead, were gaining valuable points on each lap. A last-minute dash saw Philip Grenfell cross the line ahead of Bernard Salzberger, Salzberger crashing heavily with Alex Carver, the pair looking in critical condition as families watched on. Luckily, no broken bones though, with Grenfell fined $200 for not maintaining a straight line. And Haas, well, in all the commotion, he claimed the yellow jersey. The penultimate stage, held in the afternoon, was a roller coaster 74.4 kilometre road race from Burnie to West Moreville. Riding was frantic in what was developing as the toughest day on the tour. Russia's triple Olympic medalist Alexei Markov took line honours, followed by a dead heat between teammates Joe Lewis and Joshua Taylor. KOM winner Josh Atkins commented on the frantic pace of the ride.
Hess looked like he was weak on the bike, but, you know, he was a lot. It was more than meets the eye, so he was going really well, and it was too hard to get rid of him.
The secret to our success is the fact that we do ride as a squad with one common goal. And, you know, today when we did break off into smaller groups, you know, I have the 100% confidence that when I look around I see orange, and I know that they're going to do the right thing by me.
The windswept final stage must have seemed like a stroll in the park, a 52k road stage around Devonport. The ever-consistent Haas in yellow on the defence, laying off the likes of Josh Atkins, who had to choose between contesting the GC or holding on to his 1-point lead in the KOM over Nathan Earl. Earl seizing the opportunity while Cam Peterson launched attacks on Haas in one last-ditched effort for the jersey. Haas, however, sealed the tour by leading in a bunch sprint to the finish. Bernard Salzberger second, followed by Anthony Giacoppo. Haas not only claiming the Caterpillar Underground Mining Tour of Tasmania honours, but along with his team clinching a record-breaking win by taking all 4 of the Scody Cup events. Still Von Hoff, the outright winner of the series, 88 points clear of Haas.
Genesis has done really well this year. To take out all 4, you couldn't really dream for that. It's the biggest tour series in Australia, and we're absolutely stoked with our result.
Alexander Ray, team down under, won the Avanti Plus Sprint Championship, while tenacious Bernard Salzberger v Australia was crowned the Country Club Criterion Champion. Nathan Earl secured a 1-point win over Josh Atkins in the Derico King of the Mountains Championship.
I could defend Haas at the same time as defending my jersey by taking the time bonuses, and came down to the last stage today, and the same thing, sort of, if I was getting the points, someone else wasn't, and Haas still had a bit of a healthy lead, so towards the end here I could just focus on the jersey and then just focus on leading Haas out at the end, which we did on the last lap over the climb.
The 23-year-old Von Hoff, who until 6 months ago was working full-time as a boilermaker, has created a name for himself on the Australian cycling scene. His international assault is just around the corner.